Hey loves! I know I look like a crazy person, but we're about to relax my hair, we're about to fix this mess. So welcome back to the channel. If you are interested in watching and learning about how I relax my hair at home, which is something I have been doing probably for like the better part of the last 10 years, then definitely keep watching. So the last time I relaxed my hair was in December, just after Christmas. So we are in the start of July, so it's almost been 7 months. I was planning to go 8 months, but I'm like, I'm done. I'm very done. I don't know if you can see, but like, this is how much growth I've got. Like, I could literally cut off my relaxed hair and have like an afro going on for me, but I'm not gonna do that. No. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I relax my hair at home. The first thing I always do when I'm relaxing my hair is detangle. Some people at salons do not do that. As soon as you get there, they put you in the chair and they just start, you know, going into it, and I'm just like, ooh, please detangle my hair. Make sure you can comb through before you know, we do the whole relaxing bit. So I like to detangle first. What you're going to do to detangle your hair is start combing from the bottom and then comb all the way to the top. This way, if there are any knots in your hair, then, you know, you comb them out, and it's just healthier to comb your hair this way as opposed to like starting all the way from like here and then working your way down. Every single knot that is in your hair, if you start from here, you're going to like, you know, keep tugging. But if you start from the bottom and you go all the way to the top, then you end up doing a lot less damage to your hair. Yeah, my roots are cray, so I'm not gonna pay too much mind to combing that out because it is an afro and my hair is dry. So if I try to comb it, it's just gonna break my hair as opposed to like detangle. So we're not gonna do that. So that's the first step. The second step is then Vaseline. I'm actually going to put some on my lips first. Okay, so then we're going to put some Vaseline around the perimeter of your hair so that your skin, your ear, and all that stuff does not burn from the relaxer. So I'm going to clip my hair away. I'm actually going to zoom out a bit so you can see more of my hair. Okay, that is better. So I've just put my hair away. And then I'm just gonna put some Vaseline around the perimeter so that I don't burn my skin. I'm gonna put it on my ear as well. I've got a mirror in front of me, so I'm gonna use the mirror as opposed to using the camera. So if I'm looking down, I'm literally looking at the mirror. Once you are done with putting the Vaseline around the perimeter of your head, the next thing you're gonna do is part your hair into 4 parts, because this will help with applying the relaxer into your hair, making sure you relax every single strand. I've just split my hair into 4 parts, and now we're gonna go into the relaxer and getting the relaxer ready for you. So I'm just gonna finish my wire real quick. The relaxer that I'm going to be using today is this ORS olive oil relaxer. It is a no-lie relaxer. Yeah, so over here it's hard for me to get my hands on Dark and Lovely, but I did find a place which I'm really excited about, except I'd already bought this relaxer that I'm using now when I found the place, and this one was literally the last box that they had in Boots. So I was just like, let me take it because Superdrug didn't have anything. And I honestly just wanted to make sure I had relaxer at home for when I was ready to relax my hair. So if you have never relaxed your hair before at home, definitely make sure you read the instructions before you get into it. Like I said, I've been doing this for like over 10 years, well over 10 years actually. So this is the relaxer. I'm going to use the whole thing because I know my hair. So these are all the items that came inside the box. I'm not going to use the gloves. and I will tell you guys how I protect my hands. If you decide to not use the gloves, don't use it at your own risk. Don't come at me if something happens to your hands. But like, I've never had a problem. Been doing it this way forever ever. So yeah, gonna pop this in and then mix, and we'll come back. I just finished mixing this. For when you're mixing this, make sure you mix all the way to the bottom. So make sure your spoon or popsicle stick, whatever, is getting the bottom part of where the relaxer is, to make sure it's fully mixed. I did say I wasn't going to use the gloves, so what I do to protect my hands is Vaseline, the thing that you use to protect the rest of your head from getting burnt. I literally just rub Vaseline all over both my hands and make sure it's fully coated and fully covered with Vaseline before I get into relaxing my hair. The only thing that the Vaseline won't actually really protect is your nails, but like I haven't had any nail damage, or like maybe discolor your nails, but that's about it, because your nails and your hair are actually made up of the same thing. So you're relaxing your nails. But yeah, so I do get like the Vaseline all over my fingers, all over my fingernails, and yeah, make sure it's everywhere. I'm going to take my Fitbit off as well because I don't need to have it on for relaxing my hair. So we're going to get into it. The first part you're going to start with is the back, and what you do is you'll apply the relaxer. Now, voice over.
You want to make sure you work really quickly for this section. The concept here is very simple. What you want to do is part your hair into small sections as though you were about to straighten your hair. And then once you're done parting that section, you can go ahead and apply the relaxer to that section. And this here is actually why I prefer using my fingers as opposed to wearing the gloves. Because with my fingers, I can feel when that section has been fully covered in the relaxer, and I know that it's time to go on to the next section. Basically, all you're going to do is cover each little section with relaxer to make sure every single strand is covered so that your hair will relax completely and work quickly, okay? I wanted to give you guys a close-up of the process of applying the relaxer into the little parts that you select. So starting from partitioning that little section to applying the relaxer to that little section. So once you're done selecting the part that you want to apply the relaxer on, go ahead and apply the relaxer. And make sure that when you're doing this, you only apply the relaxer on the parts of your hair that is growth, because you don't need to relax a part of your hair that's already been relaxed. And with using my fingers, I can feel whether or not that part has enough relaxer. I make sure I add enough, and then once I'm done adding, I smooth that into the hair to make sure that every single strand gets relaxed.
So now I'm done applying the relaxer on my head. I'm gonna wait for a little bit because I need this front quarter to relax. This is how much of the relaxer I have left in the jar. I'm just gonna like partition it into small sections and like do this to it. You'll feel that the hair is relaxed. You'll feel that the relaxer has gone through and penetrated, because the hair will be really, really soft compared to when you, like before you apply the relaxer. Like you'll be able to feel like there's relaxer on your hair, and you'll be able to feel that the relaxer is actually working, because you can see that this is much, you'll see that it's much straighter than when you first started. You probably can't see that now, but like when you start versus when you've gotten to this point, you'll be able to tell that the relaxer is doing this job. But yeah, I'm just gonna go into like different sections and make sure that all the strands get the relaxer and stuff. I'm not gonna go in with the comb. I'm only gonna use my fingers. You can go in with the comb the same way you did applying the relaxer. You can go in with the comb that way, and then use the end of the comb, like this bit of the comb, to like smooth. And this is essentially doing the same thing that I'm doing with my fingers, but with the comb. And then I'm gonna go wash in a few minutes. And if you get to a point where you experience like when you're trying to rinse out the relaxer before you shampoo with the neutralizing shampoo, if you find the relaxer is not coming out, like it's stuck to your hair, then literally all you need to use is your Sunlight dishwashing liquid or your Sunlight bar. And you know how the dishwashing liquid can like get rid of all the grease on your pots and pans and whatever? It will do the same thing with your hair. It will loosen the relaxer from your hair, and then it will just like get rid of the relaxer. And then once you're done with that, you can go in with your neutralizing shampoo. And once you're done shampooing your hair, make sure you apply the conditioner, okay? And leave the conditioner on for like 20 minutes before you take it off. And then once you have taken off the conditioner, apply some leave-in conditioner. If you do not have leave-in conditioner, make sure you get your hands on it because it's actually really good for your hair. I'll show you the one that I use. I use this John Frieda Frizz Ease Daily Miracle Leave-In Conditioner, and I like that it's watery, like the texture, because then I just spray it on my hair like almost every day, and my hair gets conditioned, and it's really good for your hair. So make sure you get some leave-in conditioner and add it to your hair care routine. Oh, I'm gonna have to wash this off soon. But y'all guys, this is where I'm gonna end the video, because I feel like the rest of it is literally just like washing your hair and drying your hair. I will do a separate video on how I dry my hair quickly and efficiently, because I feel like I've seen people doing some very weird things with drying their hair. So I will show you guys also separately how to dry your hair. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that you will now be able to relax your hair at home by yourself, or with help from someone. If you don't want to do it yourself, someone else can do it for you and literally do the exact same thing that I've just showed you. And yeah guys, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. If you enjoyed this video, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter if you want to, you know, risk it. Follow me on Twitter at your own risk, but subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you're still here, make sure you check out one of these 2 videos that pop up on my channel. Meanwhile, I think I'm done here and I'm gonna go wash my hair because I can feel the burn coming. I can feel the burn coming and I don't want to burn my hair. So love and light.